Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Joe Hindy, the Android Authority app guy. It's Friday, but before everyone goes out to hit the bars, how about we talk about some application news that happened this week? We have some Google stuff, some Root stuff, and a whole lot more, so let's get started. Our first bit of news this week is for you Root users. It's been announced that Xposed framework is coming to Android L. This has been a subject of debate and discussion for months since the original developer of Xposed stated that Xposed in its current form wouldn't work on the Android runtime. However, in a statement released this week, Rovo89, developer of Xposed, said that the legendary framework would be coming to Android L's version of Art. I said it that way because it may not come to KitKat's version, but hey, we'll see what happens when the time comes. For now though, patience. Next up, Google Voice Search now allows you to use a phrase to correct misheard words. The functionality is simple. When you do a voice search and it gets the word wrong, you hit the mic button and say, "No, I said another word," and the voice search app will attempt to fix it for you. This can be very useful for people who just can't seem to get things right on the first try. The update has rolled out, so most people should have it. If not, be patient because it'll be there soon. And now for some bad news, unfortunately, the Android L keyboard has been pulled from the Google Play Store. According to reports, the application was pulled because it violated the terms of service of the Google Play Store. Specifically, the problem was that it was actually the keyboard from Android L and not a lookalike, and that means Google wasn't overly happy about it being released. It'll make its way to the web soon enough, so if you want it, just Google search that thing and you will be able to find it. You'd never really expect Facebook to be on the forefront of, well, anything, but right now they're working on Android L-style lock screen notifications. Some of the beta testers are reporting that Facebook is using a stacked card notification style on the lock screen as their way of getting you notifications. It seems like a pretty cool idea, and if anyone needed a good idea, it was Facebook. If you tap the notifications, it'll open the Facebook application to the event that you clicked on, or you can dismiss it with a swipe. Now, if only they could fix those absurd wake lock problems. In our last bit of news this week, after a year of waiting, we finally have a release date for Modern Combat 5. It's been announced that Modern Combat 5 will be out on July 24th, and it's about damn time. Modern Combat 4 was an insanely well done first-person shooter that still adorns many best shooter lists today. It'll be $6.99 at launch, and it will include improved graphics, a whole new campaign complete with new weapons and vehicles, and an online multiplayer mode with 12 players per match. I'm super excited, you should be too. So who wants to see some trending applications? As usual, if you want to check any of these applications out, you can find the links, which is in the written companion, which is in the video description below. First up this week is LockLock. This unique messaging service essentially puts a whiteboard on your lock screen that you can then edit, draw, or add pictures to, and it'll sync with a friend's phone, which shows them exactly the same thing that you see. It's a fun, quick way to send messages. Just don't send anything private because it'll show right up on the lock screen. It's free to use, so why not? Next up is Talon for Twitter. The Talon devs made news this week when they introduced a new version of Talon that uses the Material Design Standard. It looks really slick, but unfortunately it's only for those running the Android L preview at this time. They may incorporate some of this into their current application, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on once you get Android L. Commander is an extremely useful application that's been quickly gaining popularity over the last week. What it does is use Google Now's Take a Note command to let you do things like turn your Bluetooth on and off, or your Wi-Fi on and off, and a bunch of other things. It also has Tasker integration, and if you use Google Now a lot, then you should have this app in your app drawer. The Chromecast application was updated this last week as part of Google's Update Wednesday. The update will allow devices running Android KitKat 4.4.2 and up the ability to mirror their Android devices to their television using the Chromecast application and the Chromecast. This is a huge deal because it's one of the very few ways to do this without root access, and it's the only one done by Google. If you've been looking for more reasons to own a Chromecast, here is a really good one. Last and certainly not least this week is Leo's Fortune. The game found fame before it was even released thanks to a demo displayed at Google I/O. Now the game is actually out, and so far it rocks a 4.9 rating in the Google Play Store. For a game that's $4.99, that's pretty good. The graphics are colorful and fun and actually pretty decent, and the gameplay is also colorful and fun. You've spent $5 on something you enjoyed less than you'll probably enjoy this, so we can't think of a reason not to give it a shot. Once again, I'm Joe Hindi, the Android Authority app guy. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you want to follow Android Authority, myself, or the rest of the video team, you can find our social media links in the video description below. If you're hanging out for a minute, we have a couple of awesome videos for you to watch right over there, and in the video description below for you folks on mobile. Finally, don't forget to check out the written companion, which is in the video description below, because that's where you're gonna find all of the download links. As always, thanks for watching everybody, and have a wonderful day.